Reindeer. It's not even Christmas. Hey guys, what's up? Alan here. So today we're working on fixing up my sim racing rig. Yeah, it's in need of being repaired and cleaned up and made look better. So this is it. We have it on the trailer at the moment because my dad was welding, but my dad made this for me when I was 12 as like a little present thing. And it was back in the days of Xbox when we had the Microsoft steering wheel. If you don't know what a Microsoft steering wheel is, I'll put a picture right here. It's like a small 270 wheel, and then it got upgraded and we put a Fanatec wheel onto it, 911 Turbo S. I still have it upstairs actually. I might get it there later. And then we put my T500. So this is my steering wheel. Okay, it's on the trailer right now. This is the trusty Steed. It's in kind of dirty right now. I need to clean it up. It's a bit dusty. T500 RS Trustmaster, and we've had that now for nearly 4 years now, I think. And yeah, it's time to clean it up. Time to get rid of all the stupid crap that's on it. That's our shifter mount that the weld had broken, and nice and sturdy now. But as I've grown, the wheel is too low, so when the wheel is mounted up here, it's too close to my knees and it makes it a bit uncomfortable. So my dad is kindly, with an angle grinder, trying to grind. How was BDC, Dad? How was BDC? You were at BDC and you're only after coming back today, and I have you outside welding and
I'm half asleep.
Half asleep. You made this for me when I was a kid, didn't you?
I think you were about 12, were you?
I think I was 12, yeah.
My welding wouldn't be the best now, would it?
I mean, you can't even see the welds.
That's because I ground them down.
I mean, to be fair, the only thing that's kind of broken off of it, it was the old speaker mount that was on it. And
it didn't break off, I unbolted that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Because you needed it?
No, because somebody was going to take their eye out, there was no speakers on.
Oh, right. And the only other thing that broke was the shifter mount.
Ah, yeah, well, that was just...
That was me from using it as a dog box. I might try and find a better way of mounting the shifter, because I had a cable tied on.
I know, we'll weld it. I have the welder out, then we'll weld it.
Okay.
We've no fancy MIG welder, we only have an arc welder. Well, we do have a MIG welder, but we've no gas.
Okay.
Yeah, because... Yeah, the gas seeped out about 22 years ago.
22 years ago,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Were you a welder back then?
I only used it once.
Okay. So yeah, no, I better take off the seat, because this seat is mank, isn't it? That's been on it since... You got those for your Lotus.
I didn't, well, okay. I
didn't, we'll have to have a video.
No, I didn't really, I got them out of a car accessory shop that was closing, and I kind of got them for next to nothing. And I thought, what am I going to do with these? And I said, yeah, I'll put them in the Lotus, because the Lotus was going to be yellow, but then I decided to make it red, painted red. But of course, all I ever got was grey.
We'll have a story. We'll have to do a video on you talking about your Lotus.
Right, but there is red paint.
Well, no, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it in another video later on, because I think it's a great story. Because you have another car inside there as well that you got. So, we actually have another one of those seats. We might put that one on instead. Because we were going to paint it black, and it would look way better black, but I don't know. Like, look how dirty the black is even.
Get marker, Alan. Get black marker.
Well, I'll try it.
Yeah, you can do designs and everything, you know.
Yep, I better take off the seat. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And I need to find a way of mounting the shifter better. And you are kindly finding a way how to mount the steering wheel better.
Just going to weld stuff.
Weld stuff. Okay, so this was the bracket that we had the shifter mounted to. This is our Trustmaster shifter, TH8RS. This is the older one. The new one's now called the TH8A, I believe. And yeah, this bracket used to go... sorry, the bracket used to go a bit like that. And it used to mount in... Oh, it's just its own. It used to mount into that hole right there. And on here, I should probably describe this now. It used to kind of go like this. So once this knob here was twisted all the way up, this bit here, this little angle bit, would go underneath like that, and then it would twist all the way up, and that's how it used to kind of hold. You can kind of see on the bottom of the shifter here, it's kind of all scratched from this surface right here. So yeah, so that was that. The problem was that it kept rotating left and right. Tons of cable ties and everything just to prevent it from rotating left and right and twisting around. What we're going to do instead is, if you look on the bottom of the shifter here, you see there's like these 4 screws, Allen keyholes, I don't know, and that should take off the angled kind of clamp. I'm going to walk away, making too much noise. So that should take off the angled clamp, and then hopefully we should be able to create something that should solid mount the shifter. So we've done some things. That's the new shifter mount. My dad obviously, he welded the bottom of it that was bending, and that's now a hard mount for the shifter, so it shouldn't bend anymore. And we actually, that reminds me, the steering wheel is still mounted to the thing inside. I'll have to take it out and give it a sand. I'll show you that now. It looks looking pretty good. Good job, Dad. This is the old seat. It's the same seat, but it's cleaner. It's a new one that's never been used. Not sure how the yellow will fan out with the black. It might look alright, it might look terrible, we'll see. But yeah, I just need to take this off here. So, one of the biggest issues, if I can put it up here, I was having with my current setup, or my older setup, was that the wheel was only mounted in one area, and because of the size of the T500 RS, it's a pretty big wheelbase in comparison to other wheelbases. So before that, this piece used to be where this bar used to be, and then I had to use, like, the wheel would, like, using a washer, we used to bolt it right there, and it was fine. The problem was it would rock forward and back, so it would rock this way, it would rock that way, if that makes sense. So I used to put 2 pieces of wood underneath it here to keep it from doing that, and it lasted like that for what, since I've had this wheel, like 4 years. Better take this off and give it a paint as well, and then leave it dry, and I'll probably bring it on in the morning. I'm going to bring up my computer now. I need to give that a quick clean up, and I'll give you a run through of my computer specs. Should I be standing in the light or towards the light? Just now. And I'll give you a run through the specs of that. Yeah. Good morning, people. I'm just after getting out of bed, so I'm tired. But yeah, the rig is finally painted and kind of ready, so as you can see, it came out pretty good. Alright, that's the seat back on, bolted, solid-ish. So it's the same seat as last time, but as you can see, it's a lot cleaner, so it's I suppose the passenger side of the other seat. This is the shifter mount. No movement whatsoever, doesn't even wobble. The only thing that's wobbling there is the actual shifter. Yeah, just got it bolted from underneath. As you can see, got 4 bolts going in there. Solid, shouldn't break. This is the shifter bracket, or sorry, the steering wheel bracket. And yeah, it's dried off now, so just got it bolted in there nice and tight. So yeah, now I just need to clean up my computer. I'll give you a run of the specs. So what you're looking at here is my PC. This is what I use to do all my videos, all my drift stuff that I do. And yeah, it's quite dusty at the moment. I'm going to give it a clean. I'll give you a quick rundown of what the specs are. So this is my liquid cooler device, so you can't actually see my CPU. But my CPU, for anyone interested, is an AMD FX8350. It is an 8-core CPU. Bit of an old school CPU. I do that because it's not actually a true 8-core, it's actually a quad-core. So it's got 4 cores, but I think it's got like 4 extra virtual cores or something. This is my graphics card. This is the MSI GTX 970 from Nvidia. Got 16 gigs of RAM, got a 750 watt power supply. To be honest, all of this here probably equates to maybe 550 watts, so this is a bit overkill. But I had intended eventually to run 2 graphics cards, 3 hard drives, so 3 HDDs. In here, I've got my SSD solid state drive. Got an MSI motherboard. It's specific for the CPU that I have, the AMD one. So, yeah, I think I can overclock it. Yeah, so we use this, and it just goes. And it blew a lot of the dust out. I was going to take out the radiator on top, this bad boy, or not. this guy here. Can you see it? Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, I was able to get all the dust out. So that's my PC. Just give it a clean. I'm going to bring it inside now. We'll bring this bad boy in. We'll put my steering wheel onto it. Look at the rubbish we have here. Oh my god. Like this place, as you can see, was painted recently. We got another gearbox there. And now the rubbish in here again. And yeah, look, we better come back in here someday and clean it up, obviously. Random angle grinder, so why not? Yeah, so I'm going to bring this in. And then we'll set everything up. We'll give it a test. And yeah, my updated Simrig setup thing and my PC that is kind of old. So okay, so we've got the rig, I've got the wheel, the shifter, the seat, everything inside now. It's all mounted up, and I was putting the handbrake back together, and I've always kind of wanted to change it up a small bit. So this is the handle I've always used. So this is what it does. Goes in like that, mounts, and then that was my handle essentially. My plan now is to mount it this way. Okay, it's to mount it this way. So I've twisted around 180 degrees. Get this on like that. So this is how the handbrake mounts. It mounts onto the frame like this, and then we have a potentiometer receiving that. So when I pull it, it pushes the potentiometer. Obviously now, because the length, the amount the handbrake is going to pull is so much, and it's actually a lot higher than the wheel. Yeah, it needs to be cut down some more. Take this blue bit off, this blue handle thing, and I'm going to mount it at the top of that. It makes it look prettier, I suppose. Yeah, so I've just finished off the handbrake. I've given it a paint. I forgot to show you guys. I forgot to record some of me finishing off the handbrake, but yeah, paint job again, whatever. Hopefully flies aren't getting into it. Or is that rain? I think it's starting to rain. I better get this in. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Got the new handle on. Yeah, that's it for now. Obviously a different type of video, but it gives you an insight of my simulator setup. A bit of an insight into my computer. Actually, I didn't really state, but my setup, the wheel consists of a Trustmaster T500RS. The shifter is a Trustmaster TH8RS. The TH8A shifter is the newer version, so that's the older model that I have. And my pedals are Fanatec CSR Elite, with the inversion kit from Fanatec. Again, another discontinued, that's a discontinued product. My wheel itself, the Trustmaster T500RS, is also discontinued, so I've all old stuff, but it gets the job done. What else do I have? Yeah, and a custom handbrake. Yeah, the handbrake is kind of cool because it mounts into the pedals. So there's a board on the pedals that allow me to add another access port, and so we got a potentiometer from another pedal set, connected the handbrake handle that we have to it, and that's my handbrake. So I'll do some kind of B-roll stuff of the setup once it's now finished. Here's some clips of it in action. Thanks guys, see you soon.